Hello, I am Marie Contreras. For the last 20 years, I have been a vintage and antique collectibles reseller on eBay. For the last 5 years, I have run my own pet care business. I write a weekly blog about pet care, and I recently wrote my first book about caring for dogs. I make videos on this channel about growing a small business, saving money, and living life on your own terms. If this sounds like something you would enjoy, stick around. I hope you enjoy what I created for you. I wanted to make a video today about some personal things that I've been battling behind the scenes for the last 9 months. Last year in September, I had a bunch of symptoms that I'm going to go over here with you in a few moments that were very scary to me. I was overweight. I wasn't feeling good. I was feeling pretty awful, in fact. I was losing my strength, and it was starting to scare me. I was afraid that I was about to become disabled because stairs were becoming hard. I'm a dog walker. I was having a hard time climbing stairs. I was having a hard time standing up off the couch, and I was starting to worry that I wouldn't be able to manage the larger dogs that I have as regulars. The reason I'm sharing this video is because if you want to live life on your own terms, you've got to be healthy, and I wasn't. And so this video is what happened to me, what I did about it, and I just thought it might help somebody. If you have some weird symptoms and you're not sure what they are, go to your doctor. Don't put off going to the doctor and just brushing it up to getting older or not eating right or not getting enough sleep. If you have an underlying health condition, I'm not a doctor or a medical professional, but from one aging person to another, the better care you can take care of yourself, the longer you can work, the happier you can be, and just, life is better. So that's why I'm making this video. I hope it helps someone. In today's video, I am out here chilling with Blakey and Rue. It's too hot to walk on the pavement, so we are just going to enjoy some fresh air and some shade for right now. And I'm going to take a few minutes and tell you a story. So today's story is about what happened to me between basically September and December of last year. Last September, I started getting some concerning symptoms. My heart started racing for no good reason. I was having a hard time climbing stairs. I was having a hard time standing up off the couch. And I walk all day for a living. So this surprised me because I had always been in pretty good shape. I've always fought my weight. My weight has gone up and down, but even when it's up, my heart rate's always really low. My blood pressure's always really low. My cholesterol's low. I'm generally a healthy, heavy person, even when I'm heavy. And I'm not always heavy, but last September I was. I was probably 50 pounds more than I would like to be. Now, at the same time in September, when I started having these symptoms, I was having trouble sleeping, and it was so hot. It was actually temperature hot. It was about 115 degrees that week. And so I thought maybe I had heat exhaustion. I really didn't think I had an underlying medical condition. I thought I was just not drinking enough water. I thought maybe I had some dehydration going and some heat exhaustion because it was really hot. And I try to be careful when I'm out walking the dogs. I limit the walks and I try to stay in the shade. But when you're out that much, I just figured it was a cumulative effect. And even though none of the dogs got sick, I just thought with my age, as I get older, I figured I'm not as sturdy as I used to be, and I just chalked it up to heat exhaustion. But I went on a trip and my heart kept racing, so I made an appointment with my doctor. And when I got to the doctor's office and I was sitting there, normally my resting heart rate is usually around 58 or 60. And even if I'm running up the stairs to see him, it may go up to 70. Well, it was 139, and it freaked him out because he's my regular doctor. I see him every year. And he was pretty mad at me for waiting so long. I waited a month of these symptoms before I went in. And so he ran a whole bunch of tests on me. He referred me to a cardiologist. And then we waited for the test to come back. It would probably be a week before I knew the results. During that week, I had other symptoms. My stomach started cramping and my back started cramping. My heart was still racing. And I was afraid I was having a heart attack, so I headed over to the ER. Well, they ran all the same tests plus a few more, and they got the test results in about 2 hours, and all my symptoms were related to my thyroid. My thyroid had gone crazy, and it was producing way too much thyroid hormone. So I was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism. About a month later, they would diagnose me with Graves' disease. During this time, I also lost a lot of strength. As I mentioned, it was hard for me to even climb stairs or get up off the couch. And I didn't want to have to stop working. So I started strength training. It was what I knew would work and I could measure it. And so I started strength training. I started taking medication for Graves' disease, which helped right away. I started eating at a calorie deficit because I figured I needed to give my body every chance at being healthy and strong as possible. So really all I did was took my medicine the way my doctor told me to. I exercised in the gym 5 days a week, lifting weights, and I tried to eat as healthy as possible without overeating. And I lost 30 pounds. I've gotten stronger than I can ever remember being, and I'm feeling great. I think an important thing that I did during this time when my symptoms first started was I prioritized my health. Anything that wasn't essential and critical to my day-to-day overhead and living, I cut out for a while. I took 3 months off from making videos here, and I just focused on getting my sleep, getting good food, getting exercise every day, and lowering my stress. I also told some of my key customers what was going on with me, and I didn't take extra assignments. I didn't schedule extra walks or take on more work than I needed to at that time. I just gave my body a chance to catch up with the new behaviors. I really think that helped. Remember this, you are the most important asset that your company has. So you have to guard your health and you have to take care of yourself so that you can do everything else and fulfill all the other dreams that you have. I believe that your health is the most important. It's the most important thing. It allows everything else to happen. So take care of yourselves. And I hope this helps someone. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, nudge the like button. If you would like to see more like this, consider subscribing. If you would like to read the blog or check out my new book, I'm going to leave links to them in the description. Thank you for watching. Bye till next time.